Captain. At this time, in a bar on the other side. Chief of Staff of the Dacian Federation. It has passed the existing message. Get the conjecture that Emperor Huangwu is not alive. How much must one hate one's brother? Only willing ruthlessly destroy the treasures he holds dear. But this series of abnormal actions. But it aroused the suspicion of my brother's former opponent. Because of his understanding of Emperor Huangwu, he would never give up on a partner so easily. The result is now good. He actually did nothing for the strategic Dragon Day fight. Although he finally succeeded in taking over Dragon Day, but their men also suffered heavy casualties. And in the process, their actions are more than conquest. It's more like a sweep. The biggest beneficiary behind this. It's the ordinary who can finally go to school with peace of mind. Livestock can be seen from various signs. It can be concluded that Emperor Huangwu is currently in a situation where he cannot command. That fake gang leader should be through some means. He deceived the cadres in the gang to help him do things. Wu Yun was excited when he heard these words. Immediately want to take this opportunity, take down the Emperor gang in one fell swoop. However, the proposal was rejected by the Chief of Staff. And also hope that he can keep the secret for the time being. Because we can't be sure. Is there any inside story about the Emperor gang in the Federation? When they need to know the news, it could get messy. Let the Federation take advantage. But we can't ignore their strength either. After all, the captain of the first team of the Emperor gang is not easy. He is not only level with Emperor Huangwu, sitting flat old friend, also has a strong command ability. Maybe it will be new help. We might as well do it differently. It might be safer this way. That is to pull out the livestock behind and kill it. Then use the means that can control the Emperor gang. Take it for yourself. In this way, the guys from the Emperor gang, you'll be fooled around by us. What do you think of my plan? Isn't that funny? But Wu Yun's felt very standing. He thinks the Chief of Staff is a lunatic. And the other side at this time, Huang Kaemin is worried about the shortage of manpower. Because Kanazawa Prefecture's strength is very strong. In just 2 weeks, Qingbai has become a starting point. Successfully captured 3 surrounding areas. This led to the next step in the alliance's formation. But with the current manpower, I'm afraid it's hard to handle. If you really want to widen the combat gap, then you have to introduce an ace player who can motivate ordinary members. Wang Xiaoman, after some thought. So I decided to transfer a few from the first 2 teams. The result of this proposal, but was rejected by the sudden arrival of Ma Heli. The Emperor gang is not a company. Those so-called ace players. It's all because of worshipping Emperor Huangwu just joined the Emperor gang. But in the end, their driving force, or the loyalty from the various captains. After all, and under his control for so long. Suddenly let a group of guys like this come to the hands of Kanazawa. It will only arouse their disgust. It leads to resistance. This is the new member. The reason for being sent to the 4th team. If you simply transfer this matter to another post, conceptualized equal sign, you're just going to lose them. So you can only introduce new blood. And Kanazawa agreed with the idea. And I hope you all can help together. But such a request. On the contrary, it made Huang Chaiming very distressed, because there are so many things to worry about. Make him really busy. But I want to be exposed before. Bring it up and get the Federation done. Then the 4th team must be strengthened. Plus Huang Kaemin. I don't know what to do. In order to find talent suitable for sending to the battlefield. For reasons of thinking. He's not watching the road. Caused himself to bump into someone. Only then did Huang Kaemin come back to her senses and look forward. He found out that the person who came was Zhang, who had bullied him. West Pig. It's because of this. That's why he was helped by the Emperor. He got a good beating. I didn't expect to be back on campus now. However, this guy's force, it seems to have been approved by Guo Jijiang. I don't know if I can find a way to get this guy join, but this should cause resistance from the Emperor gang, right? The result has not yet waited for Huang Kao Minsi to finish the exam. He was sent flying by Jiang Shiju. He just remembered. This guy was hospitalized some time ago. We have no idea what's happening at school. Haven't seen you for a few days. Huang Kaiman, you have become successful. How dare you stand in my way? Count Han Changxi before you. A count pushed from a height. I will give it back today. I'll beat you to death. But just then. But there is a hand on Jiangxi Ju's shoulder. With this kind of behavior of beating people up. Really off-putting. What if he is a guy who hides his strength? Maybe he's a cut. Super master of boxing. I'm just afraid of this happening. I dare not touch everyone. But Jiangxi Ju was very puzzled. I don't know who this guy in front of me is. Result. He actually pushed it directly with his forehead. Arrogant expression. I am a new transfer. Is there a problem? It's such a farce. Soon attracted a crowd of onlookers. Crowds come to eat melons. One after another. Who do you think will win? And Jiangxi Pearl is because of face reasons. The first to move, but the other party is not simple. After dodging the incoming fist, I punched him in the face. Just one hit. He knocked Jiangxi Ju unconscious. But a group of people came at this moment. Want to kill each other with more people. Seeing this speechless scene, he couldn't help but sigh. Even newly transferred students. Generally, it can't be easily provoked. Don't you guys read manga? Then he compared his fingers in front of him. Signal a few people to go together. Transfer students' first day of school. It angered the local school bully. Let's meet at the bridge after school. But he didn't panic at all. Instead, he happily came to the agreed place. Just one sentence scared the school bully and fled. It was just now. Kingelchen bullied his classmates because he didn't like Jiangxi beads. He taught the other party a lesson. But this action of his has angered a group of people. If it wasn't for the class bell, it just rang. I'm afraid he will be doomed. This led to the arrival of Jin Lechen in the new class. The atmosphere is very strange, so he took the initiative to make a joke. I want to liven up the atmosphere. But the entire classroom, he was the only one who succeeded by himself. Amuse. Everyone else has a straight face. I didn't feel any smiles. Since you don't like jokes, then I'll ask a serious question. Does anyone know where to meet Emperor Huangwu? As soon as the sentence comes out, and the crowd was shocked. Even Huang Kaiman was very surprised. Just when he wanted to ask further, the teacher interrupted him. Express a personal question or ask it later. Are there any students willing to make gold today? Lechen's campus guide. And no one wanted to. The teacher sees the situation. I want to randomly select a lucky person. But just then, Huang Kaiman volunteered. Took the task. Because he felt the need to learn about Jin Lechen. After all, the person the other party is looking for is his own brother. Just got out of class. Jin Lechen found Huang Kaiman. I'm going to invite him to the commissary to eat bread. And Huang Kaiman wants to take this opportunity. Asked the other party about the purpose of looking for Emperor Huangwu, and he just started talking. I felt someone pushing me from behind. The next second, Huang Kaiman loses control. Fell towards the stairs. Fortunately, Jin Lechen caught it in time. To avoid the accident. His eyes tilted to the side. Asked the other party if they know. Almost got someone rolling down the stairs. The person who came was Du Jianfu, the boss of the group, who was looking for trouble. After Huang Kaiman saw him, he whispered the news to Jin Lechen, but he is not cowardly at all. Instead, let the other party apologize quickly. The two younger brothers on the side sneered. Han Changxi even mocked yellow grass rice. Is this a complete equity transfer, student? The result is a sentence like this. Infuriated Jin Lechen. I didn't expect you to be a watermelon-headed dwarf. To actually stand with them. It's rare. Lu Jianfu didn't say much about it. Just to make him want me to apologize. Just wait for me at the bridge hole of Jiaquan Bridge after school. Then he turned and left. Huang Kaiman saw that the other party had not yet woken up. He wanted to find an opportunity to call someone to teach him another lesson. Unexpectedly, Jin Lechen was full of fighting spirit. I can't wait to go now. Scared, Huang Kaiman hurriedly stopped. It means that the other party may play dirty. There's no need to listen to them. If that's the case, then I'm going all the more. And the reason he did this, all because of something 2 years ago. At that time, it was just because of my friend accidentally grazed his shoulder. As a result, everyone present, all given by him, others beat up. I was so scared that I knelt down and begged for mercy. That's how we dodged a bullet. But from that day on, I made up my mind. Not only revenge. And from now on, I will never bow to the wicked again. So, for whatever reason, I won't run away. This can't help but make Huang Kaming feel very distressed. His own brother was alive. How many bad things have you done? It will cause other regions to come after him. Wait until after school. Jin Lechen came to the appointed place. And a group of people have already determined in advance. Let's give him some color and see. But luckily he didn't. Instead, I asked the other parties backstage first. After all, he wanted to find Huang on the first day he came. Emperor Wu is simply outrageous. If he chooses to play dirty, the Emperor gang hiding high will choose to shoot without hesitation. Because yellow grass rice makes Kanazawa pay attention first. Maybe that guy could be our partner. Even if it doesn't work, can't let go, he continues to search for a deceased enemy. As a result, Jin Lechen didn't say it was okay. As soon as he opens his mouth, it is Wang Fry. It's actually the chief of staff of the Dacian Federation. Tell him that as long as he comes to Longri, he can find Emperor Huang Wu. In the beginning, people thought he was talking big. Until he told what the chief of staff looked like. This made Du Jianfu break out in a cold sweat. He had heard Wu Yun say this before. You know, a little bit. It is said that the identity of the chief of staff, very few people in the Federation know. I didn't expect this transfer student to know each other. And Jin Lechen is not ready to explain too much. Just let everyone go. I won't because you are seniors. Just be merciful. Look at your subordinates. When you are about to rush up and teach each other a lesson. Lu Jianfu hurriedly called to stop. Let them follow their lead. Don't ask what you shouldn't ask. In the end, only a confused Jin Lechen was left. I didn't expect it. The guy who looks like a weak chicken. He's an incredible big shot. Just a reputation. You can scare the other party and run away. Teenagers are only beaten up because they were in middle school. I made up my mind to take revenge. And from now on, I will never bow to the wicked again. But after Jin Lechen becomes stronger. But I can't find the one wearing the dragon pattern anymore. Jacket guy. Until the chief of staff of the Dacian Federation came to him. Just found out the man who beat him up was named Huang Wudi. One of the two strongest groups in Dacian. Boss of the Emperor gang. If you want to find him, then you have to transfer to Dragon Day. As a result, Jin Lechen just transferred to the first day. Conflict with the local school bully. If the chief of staff wasn't famous enough, this conflict is 100% inevitable. But even so, his performance is still noticed by many people, including the captain of the 4th team of the Emperor gang, Kanazawa Prefecture. So that night, he told me everything that happened here. I told the yellow grass rice, and their conversations are too far apart. Didn't hear clearly, but you can kind of get a sense of what's going on. Compared to Du Jianfu, he let the transfer student go, more like being scared and running away. Finish this sentence. He hung up the phone. But Huang Kayaman has been unable to calm down for a long time. Ma Heli can't understand. I don't think this kind of thing needs to be taken so seriously. It's not as simple as you think. Because of Du Jianfu, it is impossible when the number of people is dominant. Scared away by each other. It turned out that he was just with Jin Lechen. After a few words, he left. That means there is something for Du Jianfu. Fear arose. To know that it can be done like this. Except for the Emperor gang, it is the Federation. Do you mean? Is Jin Lechen related to the Federation? And the other side at this time. And it worked out. Jinla, Chanzhen, and Shen Kai shared what happened today. The other party couldn't help but complain. You are indeed a bad person. Put gold for a while, Lechun doesn't know how to explain it. So he had to change the topic of Lu Shangkai. You seem to be awesome. A reputation, you can scare the leader away. They just don't want to offend the Federation, right? After all, there was a little conflict between the two sides before. It's you. It's not that I haven't found the one who knows Emperor Huangwu yet. Falling guy. Don't worry, today is only the first day. I'm sure I'll find him. Come back. He should be curious about who you know. This sentence confused Jin Lechen. But Lu Shangkai did not choose to explain. When he goes back to school, Huang Keiman wanted to get words out of the other party's mouth. Ask if Jin Lechen knows anyone in Daejeon. It can't be for revenge. Go to a place where there are no relatives. And he doesn't care. It is easy to be trapped by the other party. When I heard the chief of staff of the Daejeon Federation, can't help but be stunned for a moment. I'm glad I don't have him yet. After all, Mahari once mentioned him. It is said to be a very smart and hot guy. Yellow Grass Rice thinks of this. A terrible conjecture was born in my heart. That is Ginseng. Chief, it has been speculated that the fake gang leader is in Dragon Day. And he is now. It's just taking advantage of the unsuspecting Jin Lechen to intimidate someone from Dragon Day. If this continues, his list of suspects is sure to get smaller and smaller. Then at this time, the only thing I can do is break through head-on. So he made a request to Jin Lechen. That's to meet the chief of staff. Meanwhile, the other side, Rain is sitting on a Maybach. And along the way, the driver was flattering him almost non-stop. I want to make a good impression in front of the young master. But he only took one glance. I guess that this uncle should be new here. So he kindly reminded the other party. My parents like people who are taciturn. You don't matter in front of me. It's better to pay attention in front of them. I can understand you. After all, people are always in the right place, interested in the existence of a world different from your own. Finish this sentence. He looked at the phone. At this time, Jin Lechen sent a message. Ask him if he is free today. But Lu Shangkai was not in a hurry to reply. I made a plan in my mind. Summarized that he successfully concealed Emperor Huangwu, news of death, and use his vengeance. Placed him in Dragon Day. Because I figured with his character, it will definitely cause friction with the little gangsters in Longri. Du Jianfu did not disappoint me either. I did provoke Jin Lechen. I'm afraid now he's with the Federation staff. Long-related message. It's been spread. If there is someone pretending to be a gang leader in Dragon Day, we'll definitely guess. I want to use Jin Lechen to discredit the election. Suspects intention. Then this person will definitely respond. And so it was. It's only been a day. Some people want to see themselves. Can you believe this teacher's good student? It's actually the chief of staff of the gang who does all kinds of evil. With his command, can actually make the defeated Daejeon Federation become able to fight against the Emperor's court. And he is now. It is even more concluded that someone is impersonating the 5 emperors. So he tried to force out the impersonator. He actually chose to meet the suspect in private. But Huang Keiman contacted Kanazawa County. I want him to find someone to catch. Daejeon United Chief of Staff. As a result, when he saw the Chief of Staff for the first time, can't help but be stunned for a moment. Unexpectedly, the other party is not only his own age, still attending the best high school experimental college in the area. At first, Huang Keiman suspected that he was a substitute. But Jin Lechen obviously knows each other. Just when Huang Keiman was at a loss, Jin Lechen suddenly stood up. Expressed that you want to go to the toilet. You talk first. But when he left, the atmosphere suddenly became awkward. And Lu Shangkai also chose to get straight to the point. I don't know if you know. Although I am the chief of staff of the Federation, but it will not be active on the front line, so I will try my best not to reveal my identity. And guess why? Huang Keiman is hesitant about this. Because you don't want to be the target of the Emperor gang. I didn't expect you to know very well, and those guys trying to find out who I am. Most of them are from the Emperor gang. But Huang Keiman, why do you want to see me? Are you trying to get rid of me too? The result has not waited for the other party to say the reason. There were a bunch of people gathered around. He didn't panic at all when he saw this behind the scenes. Instead, a strange smile appeared on the corner of his mouth. I cursed in my heart, what a fool. In this way, I can't confirm that you are an imposter. Is there someone to replace the gang leader? At the same time, nearby guests also slowly came forward. It turned out that Lu Xiang was just trying to prevent this from happening. The manpower of the Federation has been arranged here in advance. But he didn't choose to reveal his identity. But tell them. Attack after discovering the Emperor gang. Just when he thought the game was over, the people from the Emperor gang attacked the Yellow Grass Rice Tower, stunned in place. Did you know that you violated the policy of the Emperor gang? Unauthorized conflict at school. And the guy who's with you, he also needs to be punished. At this time, Jin Lechen had just finished using the toilet. I saw the scene in front of me, and he was furious. I want to rush forward and kill these guys. But I haven't waited for myself to act, but a group of people rushed up. A dispute with the Emperor gang. If it weren't for Lu Xiang, he would have called him. Jin Lechen is probably still standing there watching the play. Unexpectedly, the rumors that the Emperor helped rectify the discipline of Longri, it was real. This is amazing. It turns out that Huang Kaiman just sent out the order. Yes, go teach Kim a lesson for causing conflict at school. Lechen and his classmates. Because what he wants is to be in the Emperor gang and the Federation. Without doubting yourself. Resolve the Chief of Staff. Achieve a perfect victory. Kanazawa, who is hiding in the dark and monitoring like this, I can't help but sigh. Huang Kaiming, what an amazing guy you are. Meanwhile, Huang Kaiming, I've chosen to take the initiative. Let's compare who is smarter. Did you ask me why I wanted to see you? This is because I am the younger brother of Emperor Huang Wu. Coming. The first encounter between Huang Kaiming and the Chief of Staff. He chose to reveal the truth. Not only will his brother be Huang Wu, the news of the Emperor was told to the other party. He also said he had been in a car accident not long ago. Is no longer alive. It was just now. Jin Lechen due to part-time reasons. So I had to say goodbye in advance, but he left. The atmosphere between the two instantly cooled down. After all, the reason why Lu Shangkai revealed his identity with Huang Kaiming, it's because he suspects the other party. If it's really a fake gang leader, then I definitely won't let Daisian United go like this. Chief of Staff. That's why I plan to wait for the people from the Emperor gang to appear, and then respond with pre-arranged manpower. It turned out that the person the Emperor gang was looking for was not him. It was Jin Lechen. And that did surprise him a little bit. But even so, there are still two possibilities. One is that he is as Jin Lechen said. Really? My fan. The second is that his mind is quite smart. Although I don't know what the reason is. But it doesn't matter. It's just a domestic animal, after all. Someone will be sent to arrest him later. Just ask a simple and rude question. But when the two were ready to say goodbye, Huang Kaiman revealed the truth at this time. This made Lu Shangkai slightly stunned. I don't know what the other party's purpose is. And Huang Kaiman then said, the reason. King Yuchen is a good person. I can't let him continue to pursue a dead person. But I'm afraid this will make a difference between you. Misunderstanding. After all, he came to Daisian because he believed in you. That's why I wanted to meet you. In the beginning, I'm still thinking if you were a very fierce-looking guy, then I'll keep my mouth shut. After meeting, I just realized that you are a person with a little common sense, so you should understand what I'm trying to say. If he wants to continue playing a laugh, squinting genius, then you have to put everything. Tell Jin Lechen. As long as there is no Jin Lechen by his side, it is equivalent to losing the ability to be in the dragon. Means of daily exploration. So what are you going to do, Chief of Staff? Unexpectedly, the other party actually said. Lechen had long guessed that Emperor Huang Wu was no longer alive. The reason why he said that. Because I want to find the fake Emperor Huang Wu's fake gang leader. Huang Kaiman broke into a cold sweat when he heard the news. This guy is really looking for me. But he still chose to pretend to understand and be confused. And Lu Shangkai also patiently gave Huang Kaiming. Explain why. The current Emperor gang, I don't know that someone pretended to be a gang leader and commanded them. So I wanted to carry them. Sneak out that person. Seize his means to manipulate the Emperor gang. So, I hope you can pretend you don't know anything too. But Huang Kaiman could tell at a glance that he was lying. Because there is no way for Jin Lechen to know about it. But he said so. If he had told the truth to Jin Lechen, then my intention to interfere with the search will be exposed. But there's one thing I'm curious about. Why didn't you hold a funeral for Emperor Huangwu? Huang Qiamen broke out in a cold sweat when she heard the words. I didn't expect it.